Hello, folks. Well, this is Miguel from. This is Miguel. This is my self channel. All right. So, and what I'm talking about today. Let's see what I'm talking about. Yes, I am talking about is John Starf Hayes. In a video, he was right about YouTube artistically dying. Right. So, back in the days, like 2005, 2006. YouTube was rising, and I'll tell you, when they artistically, when people being creators and they try to do entertainment and so what. I mean, it has been a long road because I was started on Embargo Man. I did Universal Man 002 and try to do musically. I'm known try to do a DJ and all that stuff. And most likely it is not easy. There's Daily Motion, there's Daily Motion is another thing. And what about Daily Motion? I know Daily Motion is another platform that people could get in. I mean, it wasn't that much of attention with Daily Motion. But then, I mean, Daily Motion, I could agree. Just go to it. That's just another alternative to YouTube. YouTube, what is going on is this. There are, put it that way, copyright infringement rules, demonetizing some videos, you don't have enough subscriptions. All of that stuff has been more like limiting yourself into what is it to make it big. I have been in the YouTube business since 2006 as Embargo Man. Other YouTubers out there have been succeeded in so many ways. They have some with 30,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, and this and that. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Some even in less time have more subscribers. But then, out of all of them, I mean, the PewDiePie, some dude from Sweden. I have seen some videos of his. I believe he moved to Japan, and this is a place that I wanted to go for a very long time. I couldn't go, this and that. I always wanted to go to Japan, but it's just like, I mean, I'm stuck in Florida, but that's okay. Not everybody else go, or like say some vlogger from Japan wanted to come to America and they couldn't come to America. Yeah, if it were like a small time vlogger like me, well, I have been the longest, but somebody has started with an engine, trying to move up the ladder and move up and do some videos and subscribers and whatnot. John Stripe Hayes is right. YouTube is dying artistically. YouTube, creators and stuff. I mean, there are some music artists that are doing very well on YouTube. I mean, put it that way. There's people that started in this YouTube thing way longer, and they went up to the ladder. They went up there, no matter what or whatever it is. And it wasn't Daily Motion that is doing that. I mean, one other simple platform it comes from a country that supports Russia in the Ukrainian war, and that is ByteDance, and the app is TikTok. I mean, TikTok, in one thing is, you cannot say anything, but it has this limitation. It's just, and then you have YouTube on a computer shorts, right? Snapchat was more to be getting with another one that is trying. I mean, they copy from Snapchat and everything. I think TikTok will be more trustworthy if it's been owned by an Israeli company. If it's owned by Israel, it's more trustworthy. If it's not, there's some conflicts. But in a way, is that TikTokers and whatever, just short videos, right? So the idea is it is time to be more creative in all these things. It's time to move on, and the idea is to just talk about. I'm talking about TikTok or whatever, but what we need to do is more of what we need to do is, you know, stop all the conflicts in world politics and stuff and all this and all these things, right? So what we need to do is to entertain people, very creative, to be or settling with something new. I mean, something new is like the Daily Motion concept is like they give you a card and you register to some bank or something. I have Daily Motion account. I wanted to do it just for some Japanese opera singer that I remember that I used to like, and I like her very much. I talked to her like friends, and then after that, during COVID, she blocked me. Then after that, I mean, I had a crush with somebody, and one of a former roommate, that she has a boyfriend, and then she left town. Well, out of all this going on, what's going on right there in this entertainment basis is that wonder that Daily Motion's concept is they gave you a card. It was easy, and I lost my card because some fool, I have a former roommate that took away stuff. You know, this is kind of ridiculous in somehow or some way. But I know the plan of all this. Ever since then, ever since I have seen that I have tried to do it, I did a video channel called Random Mig to, you know, most likely inspire or embrace a YouTube from Japan named Random Yoko. I'm Random Mig. But yeah, she got married. She got into more political, and let me just say, being political more like this, and then change the topic. Then she got a gaming channel and all that stuff. Well, let me tell you my experience YouTube. I've seen some old YouTube videos. I may not watch that much, even though I was trying to brace the Embargo Man channel and try to do other than, you know, trade embargo with China. It's most likely that, you know, I put a degree, but yeah, just had the name of different topics and all that stuff on Embargo Man. And most certainly I reached 170 subscribers. I mean, Ivana, I'm not talking about Ivana the Filipina, I mean Ivana the Dutch woman, Raymond van der Veen. She comments on my video, and I will say thank you for all your comments. Even though I am very curious of all this silly questions, and I did another silly video on my YouTube and on the Embargo Man channel. You could comment me here, tell me what it is, and I'm gonna go through this. I know this YouTuber comments me, and then I hope you support her. She sings awesome, and she could fit right in singing Sweet Dream from Dreams Come True. I mean, for Sonic 3. I mean, I don't know if I was thinking of getting to America's Got Talent and all that stuff, but you know, the things with me in all of this, let me tell you everything about me and how do I went to the YouTube thing is that I went to Florida Career College, and how could I start it is how I did is with a cheesy webcam, and the only good camera that I had was a Kodak EZ Share Z something, right? So with a Schneider lens. Yeah, I have done other YouTube channels too, but Embargo Man is just the thing. I have grew up little by little, reaching up to 170 subscribers all the way since 2006, right? Since 2006. And then I never knew about this. I never knew what's going on. And most likely there is one particular YouTuber that I have found really attractive. At first, I may never notice about her, but then I know what it is. This is the person that I really need to go on and I would say, look, I want to do something new, something creative with a bunch of creators. Even though big YouTubers could support it, it is something is beyond Dailymotion, beyond TikTok, and other ones that, you know, want to compete. And how it is being artistically created, and how YouTube has treated some YouTube starters, some YouTubers that started since day one, and other ones just quit and, you know, throw the towel. The other ones threw the towel because they are fed up with these restrictions and rules, and all of a sudden some videos are taken out or blocked in some countries, right? I mean, YouTube was blocked totally in China, but put it that way, you know, some countries have strict rules of not, you know, blocking a US based or you know, content, you know, website based in other countries that are not permitted in some certain countries, right? So here we go with this. But this is how it is with the monetizing. I mean, I heard that monetizing started with Nike and Ronaldinho for like a soccer player. You have BMW and McDonald's, and some companies are trying to advertisement, and then with the monetizing thing. And then I remember we used to do with the monetizing. I was so happy getting ads, hoping that one of these days I could make it big on Embargo Man. Suddenly, I keep on doing it. Some videos, there's videos kind of stupid. Some videos I have opened my mind to. But one thing for sure, I have never got to this in my own life, do something creative, and I want to do something like that. I have no scene whatsoever, and I noticed this. I was just gonna thank you for everybody that have been in the Embargo Man channel, supported me for a long time. I have never reached that much than 1,000, not even 1,000,000 subscribers, but I wanted to do something, an idea that big YouTubers should help me out. I mean, this is something that I want to do, creativity. I remember doing Sharpie art. I remember doing this. And then I have to do Sharpie art too, but I need to go back. But one thing I would say that I have learned, if anything, is what I know and what I figure out, that one particular YouTuber wrote a book, and I have did the review of her book, and I've seen the YouTube video, and I would say I want to say to one YouTuber in particular, to say there's YouTubers that write books, and some books will be interesting, some books are documentaries of their own lives, and it is nice that there's YouTubers that are interested in doing that. And this is what I have known about some things about it. I have seen the videos of Ivana Vanderveen life and all the music videos and everything like that. I'm gonna talk about to Ivana. Thank you for your sweet comments. I love your songs. I love how you sing. You sing very beautiful. And and I would suggest to you, if you want to do something and explain about your life, you have to imagine that you have to buy a book from another popular YouTuber. You read it. It's in Amazon, but I'm gonna tell this later. And while I'm doing this and talking to you, you going to write it about your life, how you explain it, how do you get to the music career, and I hope you could reach at least 1 million subscribers or more, or to reach for the other YouTuber that I'm gonna talk about who have 7 million subscribers, right? So what it is with this other woman now, she is not born in Holland. Ivana was born in Holland, in I think Amersfoort, or Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, in Holland. She was born in Holland, right? So now this one is born in Pennsylvania. She's born in Pittsburgh. And I noticed when I have seen her and all that stuff, she seems cute. She's pretty. I'm talking about two beautiful women. One Dutch singer, to a beautiful probably Croatian or Slavic descent woman born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She wrote a book. I read it. At first, I never knew or about it. I was so curiosity, and then I was just thinking, okay, if this woman is so damn attractive that I was just never thought to look at her that way, kind of like with silly videos and stuff. And then when I read her book, it was like I could imagine being raised in a small family, and I think in rural part in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh Tech, and whatever it is. She has been reaching 7 million subscribers, and you are subscribed to her, and I want to thank you. And this woman has reached so many lives, have reached somebody with a rare disease that that she has wrote in a documentary of this other woman, that they tease her and whatever it is, and open up people's minds. It's how you say, let's not treat each other like it is just because you're different, just because you're too damn skinny or whatever it is. And it is just shocking. She helped her out and open up the doors. And also that I read about this, and then I seen her YouTube videos. She helped this dude named Cody donating a iPhone. She has done that, and she has a special place in my heart. This is just like one time you seen that she has done small TV roles, small acting roles in her lifetime, but she has always been a humble human being. It's so sad that she don't follow me in Twitter. I know her name is Justine Zarek, known as iJustine, right? Since I have read her book, it has amazes me. I mean, this is more like I have seen videos in the Twitter. I follow her on Twitter as Universal Man 09, and then the only person that follows me is the beautiful Dutch woman Ivana. She's one of the YouTubers that follow me, and there's other people that follow me, right? So yeah, and this is to stay about her music and whatever it is. Yeah. And this is one thing that I noticed. I used to be getting for the house. I still like her, but going up to a friendship kind of level, right? So that's about it. But for Justine Zarek, I mean, she did some parodies. She sings very well, and she has a bit more effort. I mean, you read it and whatever. This is like being at the same time, and it's what a coincidence that showing who you are or whatever it is. I have never have done anything big on YouTube. I have noticed that when YouTube started, you could edit your own videos. You could put that YouTube's own editor, and then after that you have to get your own editing software and whatever and whatnot, and then this is where YouTube changes. Now it's not just the monetization, and what is now is helping more like a little bit of corporate thing. It's a bit corporate, and all it is let corporations or TV shows or studios or companies having their channels too. I mean, is becoming more like almost like an advertisement agency. You let companies do their videos, and then PewDiePie, and there's one company called T-Series from India. How surpass PewDiePie? PewDiePie is one of the biggest YouTubers. He comes from Sweden, and this is where I believe the things change. Things change for YouTube because, I mean, it's becoming so difficult and so hard for saying even people who have been in YouTube since the beginning. Others just threw in the towel and call it quits. Some are just keep on doing it until they get it big. I am one of them that I have been keep on doing some videos until I want to reach the goal to make it big. I want to make it big. That is my dream, is to make it big. I want to try anything else. And the thing what got me started is I have other ideas, other ambitions, and this is where I get seen that TV. I mean TV and talent shows, that's awesome. That is an awesome thing that you have TV nowadays. If like YouTube ain't doing that big of a deal to just saying you ain't gonna catch up, there's the idea. You have shows like America's Got Talent, and then I always wanted to do America's Got Talent. The thing is when I have done this, and the interest of that, I freaking dance salsa, merengue, and then the interesting in the tango dancing. I mean, I have learned it. I have seen in YouTube videos in it. I have learned it exactly when I went to Colombia and when my stepmom was alive. Even those from Argentina, but I learned it in Colombia with a teacher, and I got a hand of it, right? So I have done it, and I have seen some YouTube videos, different dances, and what. But then I wanted to do this just because to one particular YouTuber that I know, that I've read her book, I'm subscribed to her. I even love the videos that she's done, not just tech, but I could tell you something. Before what I could tell you that YouTube that I wish to do is to be my dance partner. She have done some silly videos besides reviewing technology. She's a diehard Apple fan. And that's what I'm talking about, Justine, right? So she is a diehard Apple fan. She did an oatmeal project and with a friend does, and then when they talk about some chiropractor dude who is a jerk, I mean, talking about Mr. Timex over there, I'm like, they call him name after expensive watch. Why he does not deserve to name after a popular expensive watch that you know? Well, because you people that are like jerks don't deserve to be called name after a popular expensive watch that we all know. So that is that, you know. Talking about be treated cheap, you know, don't treat others that others don't want to be treated, you know. So nobody needs to be treated badly, right? So this is it because I read it, and to you, Justine, I subscribe to your channel, I followed you, I seen it, I comment on your videos, you never comment on me. I follow you on Twitter, you never followed me. And I know it is something since I have read your book twice. And I have noticed it when I saw you when you're sick, when you have 5 days. God bless your sister for taking good care of you. Why? Because I noticed this. I am saying sometimes a churchgoer. I have ever thought of you, Justine, that you were sick. I mean, I read your book like twice already. Even on the days that you were sick for a month, I did a video, and I knew inside my heart, my prayers went for you. Thanks for the thank you. Follow me. This I know because I want to tell people in my own self channel that I want to do. I want to do something. I want to do. Thank you so much for all your videos, from silly videos. I did a videos. I want some cheese pizza. I want a cheese pizza because I got it from I want a cheeseburger. That video is very funny. 300-page phone bill. Thanks for asking. Not just AT&T, but all the companies to don't have phone bills or electric bills with a 300-page. If it wasn't for you, how many people were going to fuel their car or charge their car? 300-page electric bill because they're charging a Tesla car. Thank you for that. That's why I know that reading your book, knowing what's more about you, is like I will say people to say this, that I want to say this. Thank you for all this. I want to meet you. I know I am a one woman man. I always have this thought being a one girl guy is the best thing ever. And yes, I want to have a significant other, and I know I have somebody in mind. That's why I prayed for you when you were sick. That's why I thought of you. Most likely, I hope you be healthy and everything else. I know there's medications and stuff. I want you to be healthy where the day that you want to form a family, that your body will be healthy without any medications at all. And I am raised Catholic, put it that way. And for you folks, I know what it is, and this is why I have done and tried to dance and tango. And then after that, I try to find a dance partner, and I know I haven't seen anything, because I always dreamed to dancing, going to America's Got Talent to dance with one of the big YouTubers, one particular big YouTuber. And that would be, 177 million? What? I have 170 subs, in Embargo Man. But then the thing is, since I seen Hayes video about why YouTube is dying, is artistic creation. There is no creation in there. I was a bit of crying. I was so sad about this, how things are going on YouTube, is that I need to have more of a created system that is called, and I have the idea of TubeMax. TubeMax is one way to say that creators, that are small-time creators that couldn't make it big on YouTube, is that they could, no ads on TubeMax. TubeMax is just totally different, even though there's not just ad support, no ads in the videos. But the thing is, once you load a video on TubeMax, you get paid. What it is with TubeMax is you could connect it to your bank account, or they could send you a card that you could go to any bank, regardless, any bank, big or small, even credit unions, that you could connect that card to get paid money to make videos and to upload the videos. And what it is like old school YouTube, but better. This is something that I want to create in at the first place. Why? Because I needed this. I am just saying, or have the saying, behind every great man, there's a great woman. And then this is just more like a partnership, not just a YouTube partner, but I need something that, if I have somebody to back me up with this idea, a lifetime partner is somebody within my heart that I feel love with. I knew that back then. I have seen Kevin Hatsford, Japanese chicks, I want to marry a Japanese girl, whatever, and this, boom. And this is just the idea, but as how things change, as how you see everything in a different view, then that's about it, and then you read things for especially one particular YouTuber I read, and it's amazing that how people's lives could change by reading their own documentary. I can remember even Pat Riley used to coach the Lakers and stuff, right? So that's it, things like that, and what it is about it, you learn about everything, but especially it's like you could learn, especially from one particular YouTuber that I would recommend the book. Even though An Embargo Man, I was about to start, I'm gonna go out of town, in a few days. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna go visit my dad in Colombia. I'm gonna have a time, and I still have plans to write about this amazing YouTuber who has helped out and opened the views of so many lives and opened their minds. She opened my mind of how I see her in a different view, and how I notice it in everything of all this. Somebody who has been doing small acting roles, have a bit of posing, good model looks, and then with a heart of gold. I mean, it's something that I wanted to do, is that I wanted to start the idea of TubeMax and the idea of what it is to be very creative, because TubeMax would be in the app and everything like that. I mean, people want to hear, oh, how the heck is this gonna be? Is TikTok? No, TikTok is just for shorts or whatever. But TubeMax, in one thing, I would say, have to be based in this country, in the United States. Anybody from all over the world could join TubeMax, and that's the idea I wanted to do. All I need is support of a team and one big YouTuber. That this team of big YouTubers and my ideals would become big, and this big idea would grow. And after I grow this big idea, people would wonder, where would YouTube has been there? It's still gonna be there, it ain't gonna go away. But what it is give YouTube a run for its money. And what would happen is that people on YouTube would make some videos and stuff, review text, and then want entertainment, want to do what was YouTube used to be back in the days. You have TubeMax. But one way or the other, I need your support to comment in this video, subscribe in this channel, and subscribe on Embargo Man, because we need this for YouTubers like me who's struggling, who cannot even go to this go and making videos every day and not giving attention to this. They only want a big attention to not just the big YouTubers, but then they're going to other sites. This is the reason why I have the idea of TubeMax. Is for what? For people who are small YouTubers, even in big YouTubers. You could join TubeMax, and they go in, they either connect to their bank account, or they receive a card to have TubeMax, to have a bank of your choice that you get paid by TubeMax. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I need, is because us, the small YouTubers, or the YouTubers that couldn't make it big like Ivana in a short, or big that have been the same time as Justine Zarek, which she reached 7 million, and people like me, or like us, like you watching, who have like probably less, that they couldn't make it big for a long time, is that if I would make the first video on TubeMax, I would make my video for me that I need to do support, film it somewhere. I don't know where, but TubeMax would be based in the US. No more BS being owned by big companies. It's just gonna grow on its own. Why? Because that's what I want. And this is what YouTube did. YouTube has sold and become part of Google, part of Alphabet, the company that owns Google. This is the reason why it's becoming such a more of a pain in the ass to make it big on YouTube. Others are lucky, some of them are not. This is why this idea of TubeMax is something big. Why? Because if it ain't gonna make it big on YouTube, you have another opportunity, another way that you could have a vlogging site to give YouTube a challenge, a run for its money, to even challenge TikTok. And it is something that is better. You upload a video, you gain some money. You receive your card in the mail, wherever you are, you could change the address, bada beam, bada boom. You win money by uploading a video instead of, going, keep on uploading a video all the time until you get monetized. No. This is like something like old school YouTube, but better. I mean, goodbye. I wish that you could support the video. I know this is like more than 40 minutes of this video. If you have watched 40 minutes of the video and you know the attention of what's going on with YouTube nowadays, I am glad. But one thing it is, we need to be creative. We need to support. I need support of big YouTubers. Most likely to one particular YouTuber that I followed and I have been subscribed and read about it. I didn't make it big. And I'm talking to Justine. I never make it big. I have only reached 170 subscribers. I have done some videos. I've never make it big. I need your help to be creative. I need to make this idea big with help of other big YouTubers. Even included YouTubers that do music could make it big on TubeMax. That's about it. That's all I could say. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all. Why I always love you all? Because I know that the audience know what they want. And then what's going on is that the people in the age demographics, you have some stupid videos uploaded in YouTube and that's what they want? No. We want good quality content, not quantity content, quality content. That's what we want. And that's what YouTube was supposed to be like. Not going and do some stupid content and people would glue on to be watched stupid content. We need good, clean entertainment, fun, and what we want is this. We want something for a change, and this change is better. No ads, no more BS. What we want is a new system called TubeMax. You upload a video, you get paid to upload a video. You could connect it to the bank on your account, or you could receive a card. That card could connect to your TubeMax account. Card could connect to any bank of your choice. That's the idea of mine, because I have been very creative in that. In that video, Jeffrey, Hayes, who created YouTube is Dying, has gave me the idea of creating an alternative. Thank you very much, and I love you all, guys. I love you all. Bye.